Hello everyone, this is Gautami from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today let's discuss about a topic from IKS, that is the governance and public administration. So moving on. So introduction to governance and public administration in IKS. Indigenous Knowledge System IKS represents the traditional wisdom practices and beliefs of indigenous communities. Governance in IKS involves the management and regulations of this knowledge system within a culture and social context. Public administration in IKS focuses on our policies, institutions, and processes that support the preservation and development of indigenous knowledge systems. So, how do we understand what does IKS mean? So, IKS comprises a wide range of knowledge related to agriculture, medicine, ecology, and social organization. These systems are rooted in cultural practices and passed down through generations, orally or through traditions. Recognizing IKS is essential for promoting cultural diversity and sustainable development. The role of governance in IKS. So, what is the role of governance? What does they play in development of IKS or in bringing the IKS into the path of this generation? Governance in IKS involves creating frameworks that protects an indigenous rights and knowledge sovereignty. It requires collaboration between indigenous communities, government agencies, and other stakeholders. Effective governance supports the integrations of IKS into national policies and development strategies. What are the challenges in governance of IKS? One major challenge is the potential loss of indigenous knowledge due to globalization and modernization. There are often conflicts between the traditional practices and formal legal systems. Limited recognition and participation of indigenous communities in decision making processes hinder an effective governance. So, public administration and policy framework. Public administration in IKS entitles a designing policies that respects and promotes indigenous knowledge and culture. It involves establishing institutions that facilitate the documentation and protection of IKS. Policies should aim to empowering indigenous communities while ensuring sustainable management of their resources. So we can see that we have a program structure mandatory and incentives, alternatives, applications, requirements. These are set of the policies which are required for the public administrations. Legal and ethical consideration. So what should be considered by giving the governance the IKS and bringing that into the form? So legal framework are necessary to safeguard the indigenous intellectual property rights and prevent biopiracy. Ethical consideration include obtaining free, prior, and informed content from indigenous communities. Respect for cultural values and knowledge ownership is central to ethical governance of IKS. So successful models of governance in IKS. So community-based governance models empower indigenous groups to manage their knowledge and resources. Collaborative approaches such as co-management and participatory decisions having yield positive outcomes. International agreements like N Convention on Biological Diversity support the protection of IKS. Roles of technology in supporting governance. Digital repositories and databases help document and preserve indigenous knowledge securely. Technologies can facilitate communication and knowledge sharing among indigenous communities and policymakers. Care must be taken to ensure that technology solutions respect culture, sensitivity, and intellectual property rights. What are the future directions and recommendations? Strengthening legal framework is one of the direction which we can take out. Promoting capacity building within indigenous communities, integrating IKS into national development agendas, foster respects for cultural diversity and sustainability. So concluding it, Governance and public administration play a vital role in preserving and promoting IKS. Collaborative, respectful, and inclusive approaches are essential for effective management of indigenous knowledge. Continued efforts are necessary to ensure that IKS are protected, appreciated, and integrated into a broader societal development. So, thank you. This was all about a short video about IKS. Thank you for watching it.